Hey guys, it's Josh at Cardinal Offroad, and today I'm going to go over one of the coolest Jeep mods that I've done so far. I have not seen anybody with this on their Jeeps yet, so let's go ahead and see what we got in the box. It's a tailgate. But it's not any ordinary tailgate. So let's take a closer look at what makes this tailgate different from others. Okay, so this is Rockmen's Jeep TJ tailgate. And what makes this thing really cool, as you can probably see from the end, is it's got storage. It's about 3 inches thick. So you have lots and lots of storage in here. When I seen this, I was like, I've got to have it. I was actually going to make one of these, but then I was kind of looking for ideas online, and I just stumbled across this. So it's got a door, it's got some locks, and some hinges. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and install the door and install the other hardware. Before I install everything, I just want to take you guys a closer, give you guys a closer look of the quality of this tailgate. So this thing is really nice. The welds look really nice. All the bends, all the cuts, everything looks really, really good. The other thing I like about this is it takes away the swing away tailgate, which a lot of people are going away with. And mainly it's because when you do a drop down tailgate, it gives you kind of a work area. And this also gives you a place to sit. So I think on their website they actually have about 600 pounds sitting on this tailgate. So but if you look at everything, I mean, everything just looks really nice. So we're going to go ahead and we'll install these latches. We'll install this door, and then we got a couple hinges to install it to the Jeep itself. These latches are pretty easy to install. You can't put it doesn't look like you can put them on a wrong side. So put that in there. Your hardware is a nut, a flat washer, and then you have a button head bolt. Just like so. And then you reach on the other side, put your flat washer on, and your nut, and then we're going to go ahead and do that for all 4 bolts, and then we're going to do that for the other side as well. Alright, next we're going to install the door on the tailgate itself. Pretty easy to get lined up. They have this thing notched out a certain way. And then it comes with these hinges, which are really nice. Just going to push them through. Just like so, and then we're going to go on the inside here and we're going to put the nuts on. Now these come with these washers. Put that on there. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finger tighten all these. I'll tighten them up later because these have a couple latches that go on them, so I'll make sure everything's lined up first. Alright, so on these latches, you have kind of like an O-ring, a flat O-ring. You're going to put that on first, and then I'm going to push that up through inside there. So just like that. And then this is where you really got to think. So I'm going to look at, make sure I get both sides correct. So this is going to go like this. Oops. First I need to put this nut on. That nut's actually going to hold the latch itself up in place. Put that on there like that. and then this screw is going to go in here. Here we go. We're going to tighten that down. Just like so. Alright, so we got both locks on. Now these are very easy to use. Put your tailgate down, twist, twist, just like so. And you can also adjust these as well, depending on how tight you want this tailgate door to be. Alright, the next thing we're going to install is these door supports. And what this is going to do is give an edge inside here. These are very simple. Going to line the holes up, put your hardware in, and these are going to be pretty close to the door latch itself. It's going to be an Allen head bolt and with a flat washer and then with a nut on the bottom. Alright, so the next step is I'm going to insert the hinges to the tailgate. Now the only thing I don't like is they should have sent some stainless bolts. I think that would have looked a little bit better. Now I'm not going to tighten these all the way. I'm going to leave them a little bit loose just so I can get the tailgate in there and kind of adjust it as needed. Okay. Alright, so an issue that I ran into, and I knew I was going to run into this issue, is I raised my frame up a little bit in the back and cut away the body, just try to get some more ground clearance back here. Now in doing so, there's not, you can see there's not a lot of room right there for that hinge. So my plan is to cut that hinge off right at the top, and then I'm going to weld the hinge to this piece of 3/16 that I tacked into place. Now you won't have to do this if you haven't done what I've done. If you're running a stock TJ, you'll have no issues. What you do is you'll line them hinges up. You want a little bit of gap in there between the tailgate and your body. You'll line those hinges up and you're actually going to drill those holes out. Now, I forget what size it is. I want to say like 5/16 maybe. You'll drill those out and then you'll bolt that to the body itself. And I believe on the TJs, I think you have like a 3-inch piece of body underneath the tailgate, whereas I have 1 inch. So just to let you guys know. So I'm going to go and cut these hinges down, and then I'm going to go and tack them into place. Alright, so the next step is you want to level your tailgate the best you can. Now I just used some blocks of wood and I stacked them up. So after you have it level, you want to go ahead and attach your cable to the tailgate. So it's got loops on both ends. On the tailgate end, they've got this little slider right here. We're going to go ahead, place the cable over it, and then I got a washer and a bolt that will stick to there. And what that does is it's going to allow that to swivel around that. Inserting that in the hole there. And on the inside, I'm going to put a washer and a nut. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this all the way up because there's no way to adjust this cable. You just put it right in the hole they provided, and that's where it stays. Okay, for up top, they send you a mount to actually mount to the body, but since I did this framework for my coilovers, I actually just want to go and mount to that. That way I don't have to drill a hole in my body, and it actually turned out pretty good. So I just made this little tab, and then I used the spacer that they supplied, and then a washer on the outside, and then that can swivel around that. So I still got to tighten that up, but you get the concept. So the last thing to do is actually attach the weather stripping supplied. So you get a piece for each side, and I think you get a piece for the top of the tailgate, as well as the bottom, I believe. Now, I'm not going to put these on yet. I want to finish what I'm doing back here, prime, paint, and then I'll put these on. So there you go, guys. I love this tailgate. Definitely the best thing that I've done to my Jeep so far. I mean, obviously the tons and 40s are great and all, but this is just going to be so nice. Plenty of extra storage. I mean, that thing's thick. I think it's about 3 inches. So I've got an idea that I'm going to do for this tailgate as far as storage. I'll have that coming up in another video, hopefully in about a week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. If you got any questions or comments on this Rockmen Jeep TJ storage tailgate, let me know. Thanks for watching.